A racist thug who killed a homeless man in a vicious and unprovoked attack has been jailed. 30-year-old Grant Richard Harding was found guilty of murder after launching a brutal attack on Robert Jadecki in Northampton last June. In her sentencing remarks, Judge Adrienne Lucking said that the horrifying attack was racially motivated as the victim was Polish, NorthantsLive reports. 44-year-old Jadecki, who was homeless, had been sleeping on the street during the early hours of the morning on June 16, 2021, when he was attacked by Harding. The killer punched, kicked and stamped on Jadecki while hurling abuse at him. The homeless man, who had been in his sleeping bag, was taken to hospital with serious injuries following the violent attack, but tragically died in hospital at around 9:30 p.m. the same day. Harding attempted to flee the scene, but was chased and detained by a member of the public. He was subsequently arrested and charged with murder. The 30-year-old was found guilty during a trial at Northampton Crown Court in August. On the 16th of December, the killer was handed a life sentence in prison and will serve a minimum of 27 years behind bars. Detective Sergeant Robert Gray from the Major Crime Team at the East Midlands Special Operations Unit described Jadecki as a well-thought-of man. He said, "Robert Jadecki was a mild-mannered man who was well thought of in the local community, as well as by the Hope Center. He was assaulted by Grant Harding in a vicious and unprovoked attack, so I am really pleased that Harding has been handed this lengthy prison sentence as a result." He added, "Being homeless does not make Robert's death any less important than anyone else's, and again, we really want to highlight this point. Hester Street was Robert's home, and he was savagely beaten to death in his sleeping bag. He didn't deserve to die, and I am pleased that we have been able to give him the justice he deserves." Robin Burgess, the CEO of local homeless charity Hope, paid tribute to the lovable Robert. He said, "He had an endearing, lovable side to him that nearly everyone responded to, coupled with our instinctive desire to support and help him to leave the life he led, a life from which, despite our sustained efforts and those of others, he could not escape. All the deaths of our service users we feel acutely, but Robert, for me at least, more than any other. He would warmly greet me whenever I saw him, even if out on the street, even though his English was poor and my Polish worse. Our sincere condolences and heartfelt sympathies go out to the family and loved ones of Robert Jadecki."